Hi, welcome to the recording of Yoga Nidra. Haven't been here for a little while, and I thought I would put together a Nidra for you for the approaching cold, because it's not quite cold yet here in the UK, and there is a whisper and an approach of cold. So I'm gonna turn my picture off, so you don't have anything to concentrate on. Welcome to this process of Yoga Nidra. Just to let you know that for this Nidra here, ideally, it would be nice for you to choose a position of comfort for yourself. So I like my hood up. Um, yeah, just tune into what the body needs, and it might need a bit of a stretch before you decide, not forcing anything or doing anything sort of formally, but just moving, particularly if you sat down, recording this sitting down. And then to just transition into a position of comfort. So that position of comfort could be one for you that's lying down. It could be propped, cushions, blankets, supported, your bed, a sofa. Just even self-supporting. I'm just scooting around here on my computer chair, just sat in front of my desk. And yeah, you might want to self-support yourself. Support your lower back in this position. Just tune into what your body wants, so I can tell my body, if I was going to go into practice, is saying to me, yeah, done a lot today. So lie down, take a break, take whatever you need. So I'm going to turn my screen off, and don't forget to like this video if you like it, and subscribe to the channel if you like. I have been quite sporadic lately, haven't hit creativity. Everything is very organic for me. And yeah, get yourself into a comfortable position. And I'm going to turn my camera off and just take your time. Take the time that you need to transition from a place of busyness, from a place of to do, doing, could do, should do, just into a place of welcoming. Welcoming the body, the mind, the whole of you. And knowing that the whole of you is truly welcome here. Every part of you that's been defined by society, it's been defined by another, been defined by an association, been defined by a medical diagnosis, been defined as defined as suffering from, or with, or comorbid, or has had, all of that All of that's welcome. The same as not knowing is also welcome. All of you is welcome. It's truly welcome. Welcome home. Welcome home. Yeah, to yourself. And with that, you might want to take a sigh. Doesn't have to be a long sigh. You might want to wiggle your shoulders. Make sure they're supported as you lie or sit down. And you might want to take another sigh. And just start to listen in to sounds that the body is making in response to the act and the sound of sighing. So that could be that you find, oh, I'm a bit cold, I'm a bit shivery, I'm a bit tingly. There are certain parts of me that are resisting, and I don't feel anything in, and I don't hear any movement in. And there are certain parts of my body that I can feel settling. And does the body that you feel different from one side to another? From the top to the bottom? And you might start to hear some noises. You can hear the sound of the breath in the nostril. The sigh of the breath. And next time you send the body into accompanying the breath as it leaves, just bring your eyes to a gentle close. It's not compulsory to close the eyes. It is very much encouraged. You are safe enough. This process of Yoga Nidra has now begun, and the act of Nidra itself is surrounding you with protection, with security. So maybe you might want to place yourself in an imaginary circle, and maybe you might want to surround that circle with flowers, petals, pink and deep red, and pastel, beautiful petals that just hint a faint aroma of rose. And you can feel that on the inhale as it swirls through the nostrils and into the lungs, softening the pleura, the lining, the contact, the closeness of the lungs to the chest wall. And maybe the nerves start to create a tingling, and maybe in this tingling there is also an orchestra of sound as the digestive system starts to release and push and pull. And that might be in the form of the stomach gurgling. Maybe you burp. Maybe there are some gases from some other places also. they're all welcome. Okay, there is just welcome for you and for whom you are. And if it feels comfortable, safe, let's bring the awareness that you have of the body, the awareness that is the process of Yoga Nidra, into the body and into the cathedral of the heart. The heart walls, the chambers, the atriums. And just know that that's enough. Just to come and appreciate and wonder and allow different emotions to arise and fade, to push and pull, or ebb and flow like waves. In the cathedral of the heart is enough. If you would prefer to have something more focused, then you could say, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. All the atmosphere around the body and all the cells within the body, open and receiving. It's receiving that message, receiving that communication, working together as community, the community of the body. And let's take a tour, an observation of this body. And from the place of the heart, let's bring the observation of awareness to the tip of the tongue, inside the mouth, the roof of the mouth, the taste buds of the tongue, the colour of the tongue, an awareness of even that in this dark, moist, cavernous environment of the mouth. And the left cheek and the right cheek, the gums, lower and upper, the insides of the mouth as we approach the lips, coming outside of the mouth, the upper lip, the lower lip, the space between the lips, the left nostril, right nostril, the tip of the nose as a whole, the right eye, the left eye, the right cheek, the left cheek, the right eyebrow and the left eyebrow, and space between the eyebrows, the top of the head, the very top of the head, the very top of your head, the back of the head, the right ear, the left ear, the rippling valleys and the architecture of the landscape of both the right and left ears. The right earlobe, the left earlobe, the back of the neck, the right side and left side of your neck, the throat, the base of the throat as it blends with the centre of the collarbone, across to the right shoulder, elbow, wrist, right hand, back of hand, right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger and fifth finger, the whole right fingers, hand and arm, to the right shoulder, centre of the collarbone, left shoulder, left elbow, wrist, the palm of the left hand, the back of the left hand, the left thumb, second, third, fourth and fifth finger, the fingers, hand and arm of the left side of the body, left shoulder, and once again awareness to the centre of the collarbone. Feeling the softness of the centre of the collarbone. Down the breastbone to the space of the heart, the right rib cage, the left rib cage, both front and back and side, front and back and side, front, back and side. The centre of the chest, the heart space, an enchanted heart. We meet enchantment here at the heart and the wonder of witnessing the orgasm of the body, the navel, the pelvic bowl, feeling the roses and the petals of protection placed around the body, just breathing and breathing into this space of the pelvic bowl. Feeling the luxury of the anointing rose oil, known by aroma to the petals of protection, anointing the right side of the pelvic bowl, the left side of the pelvic bowl, the nerve endings, maybe the heart quickening, but with the exhale, an awareness, a realization of connection both inside and outside the landscape of the body. to the whole of the intricate pelvic floor landscape, the rivers and valleys of the nerves and lymph and blood, along with fluids and fascia, all of which love and appreciate each other. And then to the right hip, the right thigh, knee, shin, ankle, the top of the right foot, the bottom of the right foot, the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth little toe. And the awareness in the left side of the hip, the left thigh, knee, shin, ankle, top of the left foot, the ball of the left foot, the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth little toe. The whole body, the whole body, the whole body, awareness of the pulsating of the organism, the inhale, the exhale, listening to the breath as it quickens the heartbeat on its arrival and calms on its exhalation. The embodiment of breath and beauty. A welcoming to the breath, a welcoming to the beauty of the unbelievable lightness and heaviness of being. And this can be felt both inside and outside the body, remembering the boundary of protection provided by the flowers and the petals and the scents and the scent of roses. Inviting you now to see a beautiful shroud of pink. And this shroud of pink is gently laid upon your orbit by maidens, sirens from the sea. Here to be witnessed, here to awaken deeply sleeping parts of you. And as they lay the shroud upon you, there is the opportunity to birth feeling. And for this feeling to be welcome, to be celebrated and welcome home. just maybe placing the hands over the heart space at this point in the practice. This ceremonial practice of Yoga Nidra coming to its end, but being given the opportunity to correct any wrongdoings and we make no judgment of wrongdoings through the mother line. We just breathe and know that when we acknowledge and we welcome home, welcoming home parts of our ancestry and healing for the maidens and sirens and mermaids who could not speak. We thank you. We thank you for this gift of welcoming ourselves back to our body and back to our divine landscape. And just moving the hands from the heart, and just this process of Yoga Nidra now complete, just starting to tune into any noises that we can hear in the distance, and noises that are near to us. And finding the noise of the slight movement and contraction and expansion of the body as it's breathed. Integrating movement into the body. So consciously moving the tongue in the mouth. Maybe actively swallowing. Actively moving the shoulders, and deepening the breath, and starting to roll onto one side if we're lying down, or maybe we choose to sit ourselves up very gradually, starting to maybe do some tapping, maybe some light, gentle massage of the face and the eyebrows, and maybe some stretching. Where we started the practice, that little stretching. And thanking you for joining me here today. And we will join you another time for another Yoga Nidra. And I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, there is nothing more radical than a rested woman.